Mile marker 110. That's where I live on the Appalachian Trail, and I work at Lazy Hiker Brewing. I've hiked in tons of places, deserts, rainforests, around an entire town, but I haven't hiked much of the most popular trail in America. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. The brew house team and I are gonna load up, drive a couple hours south, and spend the next week walking. I don't know what to expect, but I do know this will be one of the most challenging and rewarding things I've ever done. This is the first 100. We're about to get saddled up. We're actually gonna slack pack the approach trail, meaning we will leave our packs with Graham, who's not hiking, but he is driving the van. He's gonna drive up to the top of Springer, where we go. So we figured 9:40 in the morning, maybe we'll crack open a Springer. All right, fellas. Cheers.
Let's go to work.
There's nothing like a beer at 9:45 in the morning.
That's the way to start.
When you've gotten zero sleep, too much coffee, and wiggled around in the back of a van for an hour and a half.
It's economical.
I've wanted to do this section for 3 years since I got the job at Lazy Hiker Brewing. One, I just think it's interesting to drive several hours away from your house and walk back. And two, I can connect to the hikers a little bit. People that I talk to every year. I'm also really excited about the prospect of digging a cat hole. I've actually never pooped in the woods. This will be fun. The approach trail, or as Darren would call it, the most useless miles you can do. Not technically part of the AT, but a great way to burn your legs out before getting on the AT proper. Also, a good way to establish something else. Old TJ here has already earned his trail name. Crow. There it is. Crow. Trail names. One you must earn. First you got TJ. A man obsessed with birds. He knows the calls, the chirps, and all the names in between. So he gets Crow. Then you got Darren.
Oh, what's up? How's it going?
AKA Daddy D. AT alum of 97. Head assistant brewer. He's had hops long before we met him. Then you have Graham. Head brewer, the wheelman in the van. He's here for moral support, but also other support. He gets Keg Sherpa. Then there's me. Because I'm obsessed with my own nipple. I'm Nips. I'm starting to not like this approach trail.
Maybe Darren was right.
Daddy D being right again.
Don't tell him.
We won't tell him. We won't let him know. That's not cool. Well, look who we ran into. Daddy D. Well, we made our way to Springer, and it honestly was not that bad of a hike. Graham, the wheelman, showed up with beer, thank God. But it's official. We're about to start mile 0 of the AT.
Mile zero.
Oh, we've done nothing.
Done nothing.
Well, you're at least out of the negatives. So.
Yeah, we're out of debt.
It was official. Now it's really official. I'm so jazzed about this.
We gotta get him drinking the
Look at this man.
This is a perfect
Look at
shot.
this campsite finder. Straight relaxing.
Nice work, Wheelman. Yeah.
What a treat. So we made our way to camp, obviously. I think we ended up with right around 13 miles for the day. All in all, today's a good day. I got my pink camp shoes, and we're living.
There he is, in the wild, perhaps in his natural habitat, amongst the rhododendron, the ultralight master ram. Look at the calves on that man.
Crow.
Caw-caw!
How you feeling about the day?
Oh man, I'm feeling excellent. Most excellent.
Good. Oh, I slept like a dream. Today will be the first day we start on the AT and stay on the AT. Just white blazes from here on out. So that means it's time for the saddest sound you'll hear on the trail. Backpacking is a fairly simple task. Carry only what you need and put one foot in front of the other. But the challenge comes with terrain and gear. And today was a lesson in what happens when crap gear meets bad joints. Figured out that not one, but two of our water filters, mine and Crow's, is a little bit busted, a little bit trashed, so we gotta pick up another one in Mountain Springs for me after TJ leaves. That means we have just a little less than 5 miles for the day. So that means we've done around 11.
11. Straight up and downhill.
You know, everybody talks about like the approach trail. Today feels way harder than the approach trail.
Everybody's wrong.
Everybody's wrong. It can't be the two guys that slack packed it and didn't do the stairs.
No.
Everyone else is wrong. 100%.
The guy that hiked the whole trail in 97 is the most wrong. He doesn't know anything.
We're sitting here resting, taking a break. This nice little river scene that Darren's been at for 15 minutes already. 2 bits of sad news. Realized we still have 6.2 more miles. And my pack has seen better days. I'm not sure if this is gonna make mountain crossings. Today was a pretty rough day for us. 15.7 miles. Hops is feeling pretty good. Crow and I are pretty beat up. My shoes are brand new, so I've got some hot spots forming on my heels, and my right knee is pretty banged up. But that's not really new for me. This knee just sucks. Should just lop it off. This is what you would call foreshadowing. Well, from here on out, it's just Hops and me. Keg Sherpa and Crow had to go home, had to get back to work. So it's just the two of us, at least until Wednesday. That's the plan when Crow comes back out, does the rest of the stretch with us. Today's only gonna be 10.8 to mountain crossings. Gotta go up and over Blood Mountain. Blood Mountain should be called No Cartilage Mountain or Knee Surgery Mountain. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling like beer battered shit. My knees are really killing me, and now we've made it to the top of Blood Mountain, the highest point in Georgia. I'm in a lot of pain, but I don't know, just keep pushing, I guess.
Slow down, there's nothing to get you, can always turn it around.
Stupid Blood Mountain. If you've ever hiked, you know that a terrible fitting backpack will ruin your body, and that's what I'm dealing with right now. And it's causing both of my knees to feel like somebody's taking a baseball bat to them. I'm gonna take a couple days, and in that couple of days, I'm gonna see if I can find another pack, and then hopefully I'll be able to join up with Hops and Crow on Wednesday. If not, this is unfortunately the end of my journey. We'll find out. So we're back out on trail. Gonna give this another go. I'm all bandaged up and taped up. We're leaving Dix Creek and heading to Muskrat Shelter area. It's about 12 to 13 miles today. The knees hurt the most when I'm going downhill. So I guess I'm just gonna try to do my best DJ Khaled impersonation and try not to go down. See how it goes. It's been a kind of a jacket on, jacket off type of day because of the wind and the chill in the air. Making lots of stops, eating lots of snacks, but we're making good progress. All aboard! Well, 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 look who it is. We've made it to North Carolina. I don't think I've ever walked over a state line. Come on, boys, tap that. Yeah!
Oh, yeah, dude.
North Carolina. Woo! Give it, Crow.
Hi, cacao!
Crow. We did it slow, but we've still done it. We've made it to camp. Gonna eat some food, hang the bear bags, because we are right on the cusp of a pretty active bear area, or a bearia, as I call it. What's it doing right now, Darren?
It's snowing.
It's snowing.
Let's go drink whiskey in the tent.
We're gonna sit in my tent and drink some whiskey. I don't even drink whiskey, but Hops here brought some whiskey, so I'm gonna drink it. He's so happy. Woo, fellas, cheers. Yeah.
A little bit of snow last night. I think the boys stayed warm.
It was freezing cold last night, and it's still freezing cold right now. I am excited. We got these lovely little snow rings by our tents. I'm out here with two of my best buddies. I'm having a great time.
Just like TJ, aka Crow. I was also bundled up as tight as I could in my sleeping bag. But we're getting packed up, had some coffee, had some brekkie, and now we're gonna do our lofty goal of 16 miles.
It's still snowing.
It's still snowing. All the pain and frozen toes and digits aside, this is a great trip. I just want to try to develop some sort of hops D-Daddy Darren swag. He rocks the cane. He's got a natural little swagger to him, so he's like, look at me, I'm hot. I do 58,000 miles in a day. What's up? So the reason why we have the lofty goal of 16 miles today is because there have been a lot of reports of a 350-pound black bear that has been named Omar. And Omar is smart. He is pushing over trees to get to people's bear bags. So far, the knees are holding up pretty dang good. It's amazing what a good pack and shoes that you're used to can do for you. So let that be a lesson to you all. Don't buy a cheap Chinese knockoff pack, or your trip's gonna suck.
This is breathtaking.
It really is.
99% great view, just missing a couple giant birds of prey flying about.
He says birds of prey. I say keg Sherpa with some 20 mile.
I'd trade in the birds for the...
That would be incredible, but this is also incredible. Today was a very cold and very windy day. We really needed to do the miles to get out of Omar's territory. We made our way to camp where Hops was nice enough to collect a bunch of firewood and start a fire for us.
I feel better now. 16.5 miles.
It's a good day.
It was long, cold, beautiful. It was all worth it for this.
Just dug my first cat hole. Took my first poo in the woods. Felt great. This would be about the time in my usual videos that I'd wax poetically about what the point of it all is. That's where we're headed. What is that, Hops?
100 miles.
Officially 100 miles on the AT. For him, not for us, but for him.
I think that was our last steep climb of the trip. And we got to see this. Yeah, I feel awesome.
I quit.
It's an all right view. It's pretty shit, actually.
Nice work, boys.
Is it about doing this roughly 20 more times across another 13 states so Crow and I can join in on Hops' achievement? Look who it is. Keg Sherpa makes his return.
I got beer pizza!
Yeah! Is it connecting with the hikers? We actually have to go back to Rock Gap because we promised some people some things. 20 miles, Springer Fever Pilsner, slack pack, or a trail candy?
20 miles.
20 miles.
I don't know what trail candy is, but I will take it.
20 miles.
There's a free hiker chow at the brewery tomorrow.
Yep.
We've been talking about it.
Okay.
All right. Like this guy, who we happened to meet on Springer and stayed in touch with even after he summited Katahdin. Is it about getting a little weird with your friends in the woods for a few days?
Dig it the most.
Warming me up on the inside.
Can I put some of you in me?
Yes, you may.
You mean your food in me?
They used to call her the Cobra's gyration.
We're being persistent through pain.
That's pretty gnarly, isn't it?
That's hot.
Ultimately, I don't think it's about any of that. This story is about something very, very simple. A handful of dudes getting in a van, driving a couple hours south, and having the longest commute to work ever.
I went away. I'm sorry to say.
Round two, starting back over at mountain crossings. See if I can do this. I got 38 miles to Dix Creek. All aboard? Oh, I need these, don't I? I'm officially on the green tunnel now. Out here solo. Well, the plan was to do 13-mile day, but I guess I woke up with a lot of energy and made it a 19-mile day. So I can't think of anything better to do than turn a 19-mile day into a 20-mile day. I woke up this morning to torrential downpours and a tornado watch. Now I'm back on trail. There it is. First big climb of the day, Trey Mountain. All right, second big climb of the day, Trey Mountain. I lied to you earlier. That was Rocky Top. You can't trust a word I said. And last but not least, Trey Mountain. Just kidding, this is Kelly Knob. Apparently this is the hardest of all 3 climbs today. Met a lot of Kellys in my life. So far this is the worst one. Hops, I'm literally jogging down the trail. Hopefully I don't snap an ankle. And there it is, Dixie Creek Gap. 110 miles on the Appalachian Trail hiked, 118 and a half if you count the approach trail, and 2 19-mile days to finish this up. I am beat, I am done. Nips out.
They say, welcome home, you're dead.